I have entirely too many crochet works in progress. Some of these projects are almost finished. Some of them I have not touched in months. And honestly, some of these can probably be frogged immediately. So today we are going through all of my whips, work in progress in crochet terms, and we're going to decide if it is going to be finished, frogged, or saved for later. So let's see how bad this thing actually is. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Tea Crochet and Crafts. It's your favorite crochet cousin, Tiara. If you are new here, hi, how are ya? And if you're already a part of the crew, hey cousin. Here at Tea Crochet and Crafts, we're turning yarn into handmade joy, one stitch at a time. Now let's get into today's video. So, if you've been around my channel for any amount of time, then you know I always have multiple projects going at one time. Okay? That's just what it is. Some are for business, some are just for me, some are for YouTube, some are for gifts, and some were just, the random ideas that I popped in my head in the middle of the night and I wrote down on a piece of paper when I woke up. Okay, so there's a plethora of whips going on in my sweet little office, and we need to pull them out and figure out what to do with them because it's getting a little out of hand. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go all around the room, find all of the whips that we have, and figure out if I'm gonna finish it, if I'm gonna frog it, or if I'm just not sure yet. And usually if I'm just not sure yet, I'm probably gonna frog it. So finish, frog, or save for later. I honestly don't know how many we're gonna find. So let's get digging. Okay, so first we're gonna get started in the closet, because that is where most of my whips are. Excuse me, Miss Judy. Okay, so most of my whips are down here on the shelf. We've got a few here. We've got a few here. We've got a few here. Oh yeah, I remember you. Okay, that's all for the closet. Let's look around the room. Of course, we have the temperature blanket, and then there are some under here. Let's see those. There's one over here. There is one right here. There are also some here, I believe. Just grab all of it. Is there more? Oh, here is another. Excuse me, temperature box. Okay, I believe that might actually be it. Let's dive in. Okay, y'all. So here are all the whips in a nice little junky little pile. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through each one, tell y'all a little bit about it, and I'll put them in 3 piles. One is for finish, one is for frog, and one is for save for later. Let's start. So these are a pair of Ruffle Luxe socks that I sell on my website. I don't know what size they are. That's kind of scary, actually. I was hoping that maybe I could have put a tag on it or something, but looks like I didn't. So these are definitely going to be finished. All I have to do is finish the ruffle for the end of the last row, legit, and then they'll be done. The reason I stopped these is because I ran out of yarn, obviously, but I have some more, so we can get those done. First one to the finish it pile. Moving on. Next we have a Brim Sally. I believe this is the color Bluetiful, and I know I don't have any more of this. Yeah, I definitely don't. So I ran out of yarn, that's why I stopped this one. So this is another definite finish. I just have to order the yarn off of Yarn Inspirations because they don't sell this colorway in stores anywhere. This is going in the finish it pile as well. Next, I have a few pairs of scrunchies. These are Juicy Couture yarn. I have some pink. Not too sure if I have any more Angel. I believe I also have some Regal Blue, so I can finish these. Put those in the finish it pile. Okay. All right, so this one, guys, I started making this table runner like 2 years ago. I wanted to make it for Christmas, so it's just a basic granny chevron pattern. It is very, very pretty, and honestly, I'm almost done. I needed to do, I believe, like another red, one more white, and one more red to make it the width that I wanted to be. I think I've gotten really far on this, and I'm really almost done. So I think I'm gonna keep this one and go ahead and put it in the finish it pile. So now I know that I'm already starting to add a lot of stuff to the finish it pile, and here is the plan. We are going to start a series of finish the whips, okay? It's probably not gonna be called that. It's gonna be called something else, I'm sure. But it'll be basically me sitting down an entire day and finishing as many whips as I possibly can. Let's keep digging. Well, this is a recent one. I just was working on this. This is a whip nonetheless, but it is an order, and I'm just waiting for the yarn to come in the mail. It's supposed to be here Wednesday. So, of course, definite finish. As soon as the yarn comes in, I'll get back to it. Ooh, my cozy blanket. I think I started making this like a year ago. So this is the blanket that I'm making. It's just going to be a simple throw size, enough to fit over little old me when I'm sitting in my cozy little chair. But I think I'm about a third of the way done. Of course, I have more yarn, so definite finish. We don't have any that we're going to frog yet. Let's keep going. That's a whole fresh skein of bubble gum that needs to be put away. I think I started this when I was working on inventory. This is a hand towel. Since I had started making this, I have revisited my hand towel pattern, and it doesn't look like this anymore. It's not even this size. It's actually bigger than this now. So I'm gonna go ahead and frog this because it's nothing I can do with it. We got one for the frog it pile. Whoop whoop. Okay, now next up are these. So remember that time I said I was going to make me a pair of granny square pants, right? And I ended up making them not with granny squares, but the granny square pattern. So my pants are done. We've seen those, we've wore those. So I don't know what to do with these. Honestly, I was thinking about making like a tote bag. I think that's gonna be a cute idea. This is actually a saver for later, I guess. Next, we have, see, this is what I'm talking about. See how I labeled these? These are a size 11 pair of Ruffle Luxe socks. Clearly, I ran out of yarn. And this is the color fuchsia in the loops and threads yarn that is sold at Michael's. So I actually have a skein right there. I can definitely finish these. Next, this looks like some kind of fall situation. I don't know what this is or what I was doing with it. I'm sort of kind of thinking that I was making a under rug for my rug outside on my front porch. For the different seasons, I like to change my under rug. So I was gonna make this one for the fall. It's actually almost done. That's all of the yarn that I have left. So maybe finish this out and use it for the fall for this year. Tell me what you think in the comments. Would you continue this? Especially about the colorway, because I'm not really sure how I feel about the colors. So comment down below. Let me know if you would frog this or finish it, and we can decide that one together. Here's the next one, and I'm low-key clueless, I'm not gonna lie. I want to assume that I started to work on a blanket for the homeless. When I used to live in Baltimore, I used to make hats, scarves, blankets, and stuff for the winter for like the homeless shelters and stuff. So I used to get donated yarn, and I would roll it up in balls and just make the stuff with the donated yarn. And I want to get back to that. So I'm gonna keep this. Up next is another blanket. This is actually one of the colorways of the blankets that I'm gonna be selling on my website currently. And this is a throw blanket. So I'm definitely gonna finish this one. I stopped making it because I got bored. Blanket, one color tone, very boring. So we're gonna finish this one. I'm gonna turn to the buckets last. Okay, this one is another recent one. This is an order that I was working on last night. Actually, I'm going to be working on this one today. I just went to Michael's yesterday and bought more yarn. So we're going to be finishing this today. So, of course, it's a finish. Although it's an order, it is still a whip. By definition, work in progress. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna assume it's a scarf. I'm really not sure. I would have to count the stitches and figure out which pattern it goes to. That's my only option here. So, actually, I'm gonna frog this one just because I don't know what the crap it is. This goes in the froggy pile. Ooh, behind me here is a dress that I was working on. I don't even know if I had like an occasion that I was wearing it for. This thing is probably like 3 years old. I think that I should save this one for last because I want to try it on and see what it looks like before I make a decision. So let's put this to the side. Okay, now we're getting down to the wire. Only a few more left. This here, guys, is attached to a large ball of t-shirt yarn, and it's also attached to this rope that I have been crocheting around to give it a more sturdy situation. I don't know what to call it, but this is a hamper that I was making for Maddie for her dirty clothes in her bedroom. I put this down because it hurts my hands. I'm gonna be honest with you, because the hook that I'm using is a P, and I'm used to using like a H, I, J, K, maybe. I believe I still want to complete it. Honestly though, I think that I may frog this and start over because the P might be too big. Next on our pile of things is the temperature blanket. Of course I'm not gonna frog this. I'm gonna finish it. This blanket holds a special place in my heart. It's just a 2025 temperature blanket, so I'm definitely gonna keep this and finish it. Okay, now we can focus on the buckets. Bucket number 1. Oh, I know what this is. This is my bar runner for the bar in my kitchen. This was supposed to be for the spring of this year. I started it this year, so I'm gonna keep this one and finish it. Oh my gosh, I have a lot in the finish pile. We have 3 more to go. This in this little bucket is one that I actually just started. This is a prototype. I am trying to make me a house dress. Okay, I want them in all the colors. I just want a nice, comfortable house dress. Okay, so this is just a prototype. This is not the colors that it's gonna be. I just need to figure out my pattern, and then I can decide how to make it perfect for what I'm looking for, and then I can start making them in all the flavors. Okay, but I gotta figure it out first. So the vision of this house dress is here. Okay, and this is my prototype so that I can figure out my pattern. Once the pattern is complete and I've finished my prototype, then I will start making them in all the flavors, and I might even write a pattern, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. This is a finish for sure. Next to the last one is in this bucket, and this is my purse that I was working on. So my inspiration was this duffel bag that I saw on Pinterest. It is crocheted by another young lady, but these are my pieces. I didn't use her pattern. I don't even know if she has a pattern, but I thought her idea was very cute, so I decided to try. I started this maybe about a month ago. Then I got a whole bunch of orders, so I had to put it down. I think that's gonna be really, really cute. So this is a definite finish. So this goes in the finish it pile as well. Now, on to the last piece. And I said I was gonna try it on. So let's do that. Okay, y'all. So this is the last whip. It's a dress that I was creating for myself. I don't know if I had a specific place I wanted to wear it. I didn't use a pattern, so I just kind of winged it, and honestly I won't say that I don't like it, but there are a few issues that I had, which is probably why I didn't finish it. So to start, I don't really like the squareness of the top. I really wanted it to be a little more rounded, but also my straps are a little bit loose, and I don't really like that either. So I would like to tighten up my straps. But this is what the back looks like. So not horrible, but there are some things that could be improved. Now the difference is I cannot take this out and fix it. I'll have to take it out and start over. So that is the question. It's given tennis girly or going to the golf course with my man. But I did have some more yarn. I wanted to make the skirt a bit longer so that it comes down to like right above my knee. Sometimes, y'all, when I wing it, it don't work out. And that's okay. That's why we trial and error. Overall, I think I like the dress. I want to finish it and see what it'll look like once it's done, but I don't know y'all. I'm afraid that if I finish it, I won't like it, and then it's nothing I can do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm really lost on this one, so I need y'all's help. Please put in the comments below, should I frog it or should I finish it? So you guys have two to vote on. This one, frog or finish, and the fall under rug, frog or finish. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We need to figure these things out ASAP. Okay, y'all, so here is what we're working with. We've got our finish it pile, our itty bitty save it for later pile, which is the dress, and the rug for under the rug outside for the fall, and then we have our frog it pile as well. So let's debrief. Okay, so we have finally finished going through all of the whips, and now that we're done, we have some stuff to take care of. So the large pile of ones that we are going to finish will go into rotation, and so every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks I will make a video, which is essentially a part of my Made in a Day series. Okay, and we're gonna finish these whips because some of them have been here for years, some of them I just started, some of them I really do want to finish. So the ones that we are going to frog, I'm going to take those out. The ones that are in the middle, the dress and the under rug for the fall, you guys are going to let me know what you think, whether I should finish them or frog them. Whatever gets the highest vote, frog it or finish it, we will do that. I'm scared about that dress though. So make sure that you comment below and let me know if I should frog or finish those other two projects. That is actually it for this video. I thank you guys so much for spending a part of your day with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Whips are my toxic trait when it comes to crochet, because I will start a new project right now. Okay, if it pops in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cute, I'm finna find the yarn and I'm finna start. If more whips join the list in the midst of me finishing the whips that I already have, we're not going to talk about that. We don't judge here at Tea Crochet and Crafts. We are cousins that love beyond the foolishness. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for always spending time with me, always supporting my little channel, and just always showing me love. If you have not already, please make sure that you like this video. A little thumbs up only takes 6 seconds or less. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. We are on a mission to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year of 2026. So help me make that happen, please, and thank you. And shout out to Miss Robin, okay? Miss Robin was the reason that this video came to life. She was the one who was on the live that week saying that she would love to see all of my whips, and she agreed that she thinks that everybody else would like to see my whips as well. So you guys got the whips today. Thank you so much, Miss Robin, from the bottom of my heart. I love it when you guys give me video ideas, because I want to do what you guys want me to do too. If you guys have any video ideas that you want me to do, please let me know. You can send me a message. You can put it in the community chat. Always remember, here at Tea Crochet and Crafts, we are turning yarn into handmade joy, one stitch at a time. Until the next video, happy crocheting, cousins. Bye.